It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
And one of the epic nights in the NBA. We welcome you to the All-Star Game on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll be watching the West All-Stars playing against the East All-Stars. Hold on.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. It's the East All-Stars facing the West All-Stars. All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the court for the East All-Stars, Embiid is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Curry. And it's Walker in at the point guard. Now here's Curry after the miss from Damian Lillard. Can't hit from in close. And here we go. Durant kicks to Harden. The rejection by Embiid.
Yeah, good energy and awareness that time by Embiid to deny that shot.
Clock is at 3. And it's Lillard missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And here's the West with the ball. Durant with a screen on Walker. It's Schoenbad to Kumbo. Outside Curry. Walker against Lillard. Here's Walker. Shot clock at 6. And the 3 off target. And here's the West with the ball. Left side Durant. Back to Harden. James sets the screen for Harden. Floats it up for James. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
You know, Harden will burn you when you overcommit and leave guys open. He's excellent at sensing when you're out of position.
And that was an Unleashed Chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc. Now here's Curry in the corner. George with it. Embiid the screen. The East All-Stars need to get another shot. And yes, it's good.
Get Embiid the ball and he goes to work, especially that close to the basket.
Curry against Harden. James a screen on Curry. Harden way outside. Paul George grabs the miss.
I think they got to get it going. A 1-for-5 start, not what they wanted.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo really, building on his shooting. That's impressive to see. No way the defense catches up to him when he's rising up right after he gets the pass. No way.
Now here's Durant. They set the pick. Leonard the pass to Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, Durant is a prime-time threat to pound one down. Got to keep him away from the rim.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Dwayne Casey and I got a chance to talk for just a bit. If the coach had any butterflies in his stomach about coaching the All-Stars, he didn't let on. He said this game's for the fans, and even though he'll be giving direction to some of the best players in the league, his only coaching advice really is to go out and have fun. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
I agree with you. Not a good shot, not good offense. They can get a much better look than that, but they're going to need to be patient to do so.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
Yeah, you know, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they've been a bit unlucky. Some of it is poor shot selection, in a slump, no doubt. But it can be turned around. They just need to find ways to score the ball.
So the West ends up going with the new group. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Simmons, a screen on Middleton, and Beal kicks to Irving. Davis setting the pick for Irving. Loads it up for Davis, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Right at the free throw line, Russell, no luck. Down low. Out to Thompson. Simmons sets a screen for Thompson. Back to Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Phenomenal timing that time, guys, from Simmons. I mean, leaving the ground once the pass was released and then tearing the basket almost out of the glass.
Here's Russell after Ben Simmons' bucket. Here's Westbrook. That shot missing. Great D that time from Beal. Thompson outside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And this is an area Irving needs to continue to work on, just keeping his teammates involved.
Westbrook against Beal. 16 feet away. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Yeah, I like the fact, Greg, that he crowded the shooter there, made him uncomfortable, got into his airspace a bit. Looked like he forced the shot.
Jokic, the shot comes out. Now the West All-Stars the other way.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
Now here's Middleton. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Off target with his 3. And the West All-Stars have possession. Now, here is Irving. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
I don't know if there's a player in the league that has better handles than Kyrie Irving. As a matter of fact, his handles are as good as any I've seen in the history of the game. Smooth, crafty, cunning. Man, it is so much a joy to watch this guy do his thing.
Towns, he's checked in for the West. And a switch here also for the East. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. The shot by Lowry, no good. Out to Thompson. Back to Irving. Over Lowry, and that's not going to go. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And from what we've seen from the West All-Stars, what's your take so far?
And through that first period, for me, their work on the glass has been the difference.
Yep, pounding away on the boards. I mean, controlling the backboards. It's been a huge difference so far.
They've got Bradley Beal. Klay Thompson is out there with Davis. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Towns in at the 5 spot. So that's the West All-Stars 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now, here's Vucevic, and Middleton kicks to Lowry. And Davis pulls it down.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the West All-Stars.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
Lowry from outside. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
On the wing, Irving. Back to Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
And Irving is comfortable running the offense. When a teammate's open, he's quick to whip it around and get him a good look.
Thompson's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. Here's Lowry, and the rejection by Towns. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. Stolen by Middleton. And they're running. Pulls it from 20. And Russell gets it to go on the assist by Middleton.
Hey, I can't overstate it. I mean, as a defense in transition, you have to locate Russell before he finds the bottom of the net. You got to get to him quickly.
Now here's Davis. Back to Irving. Davis with a screen on Lowry. Here's Irving. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Griffin following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Griffin with it. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change.
And whenever Vucevic has the ball that deep in the paint, I mean, he's looking to throw it down.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Always. And having a good coach is critically important. I mean, you need somebody you can count on to make the right adjustment.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Now here's Lillard. Outside Durant. Lillard with a screen for Durant. James right side. Great D that time from Vucevic.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And so here are the West All-Stars. The shot by Lillard wide open. And LeBron throws it down.
LeBron James throwing it down is a thing of beauty. An incredible athlete who makes dunking look as easy as it can look.
Harden against Curry. That one drops for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And, you know, Kevin, they count on him to provide offense, and he knows how to fill it up.
And here is Durant. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, some have nicknamed center Nikola Jokic the Joker, and he does have a lighthearted approach. He said, "This is not a job. I'm enjoying the game like a game of pickup basketball in my hometown. That's the mentality. No pressure. It's just a game." He feels that staying calm helps him succeed. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Now Harden after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. Harden the pass to James. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. 6 points for LeBron.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. And that's something that makes a coach smile.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. And some changes here for the West All-Stars. LaMarcus Aldridge comes in for Kevin Durant. And Simmons subbed in for Damian Lillard. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the East. Now here's Walker. And he gets the bucket.
And, you know, Walker is really good at muscling his way through the defense. Tough to stop on the way up.
Simmons, a screen on Curry. Harden way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Harden's got the lead up to 4 now for the West All-Stars. And Walker kicks to George. 1:30 left here in the second. It's good. George has got his first points in this one.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
Really like watching Simmons go to work down low with his length and strength. There aren't many guys that can keep up with him.
There's 57 seconds left now here in the second. They get it back. Embiid. Good D by James.
Good interior D there prevents the deuce.
And, you know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
Here's Embiid, and no good. Aldridge with some nice D. Embiid's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Leonard. LeBron passes to Aldridge. Harden against Curry. From deep. Harden, that's good. And now a 9-point West All-Star lead.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Harden against Curry. Embiid with the screen on Harden. Embiid the screen. There's Walker with the 3, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the West All-Stars ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We come back right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports, the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Boy, we have a lot to discuss. A competitive matchup for the West All-Stars in the first quarter. At the end of the period, they held a 3-point lead. They really did some damage in the second quarter, and as things started clicking for them, they were able to get out to a 9-point lead by halftime. Shaq, let's get your take on the West All-Stars.
Well, what's really shifted the game in their favor has been their rebounding. They got a good edge on the boards, and that's a product of their hard work. All 5 guys been battling, putting everything they have to fight on the glass. That needs to remain the focus for 2 more quarters if they want to hang on to that lead.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on the East All-Stars?
It looked like they were shooting threes blindfolded. Sometimes you could get cold, but that was atrocious. It was scary. But they also looked scattered out there, and I think that disorganization was the main issue for them missing those shots.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And now the third quarter about to get going. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here in that first half.
Yeah, and it's been fun to watch, partner, because not only is he shooting a high percentage, a good percentage, he's also carrying the team.
On the court right now for the East All-Stars, Antetokounmpo is out there with Joel Embiid. And there's Kemba Walker. Then it's Paul George, and it's Curry in at the 2. A nice shot by LeBron.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Curry. They double-team Curry. Stolen by Harden. Here's Durant. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Durant's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And Harden is more than just a scorer. He's also got some sensational handles and passing instincts. Loves connecting with his teammates.
Walker the pass to Curry. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And defensively, this is the opposite of how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, just a real lack of aggressiveness there right now. I mean, can't give up these types of layups to begin the quarter, Greg. I mean, that's a no-no.
And Harden wide open. He shoots. Sinks the three-pointer. Harden's got 11 points.
You know, the confidence Harden has in his three-point shot, especially that step back that he shoots, is just mind-boggling. He loves letting it fly from deep.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Yeah, there's no reason why they should be scoring at will down there easily as they have. I mean, they've got to be more aggressive inside.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And though he's still young, Giannis Antetokounmpo is already elite. I mean, his athleticism and length, really hard to contain.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
And Lillard kicks to Leonard. Harden outside. LeBron sets the screen for Harden. 6 on the shot clock. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. And Leonard gets it to go.
How about Kawhi Leonard knocking down the 3 ball? Didn't have that shot when he got into the league. Love seeing how he's improved as a shooter with the outside jumper.
And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. The West making some changes. Davis is checked in for LeBron. Klay Thompson comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Beal subbed in for James Harden. And then for the East All-Stars, Griffin's checked in for Embiid. Chris Middleton comes in for George. And it's Russell in for Kemba Walker. In the corner, Middleton with it. A three-pointer, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Davis with a screen on Russell. Here's Lillard. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Thompson.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Curry passes to Griffin. They set the pick. He dishes it to Russell. Now the pass to Curry. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
And the defender was very apathetic there. Fortunately for them, he missed that mid-range jumper.
And that monster lead continues to grow. They are just piling it on now.
Yeah, it looks too easy for him. Almost looks too easy for him, I should say, Greg. I mean, their chemistry really, really at a high level.
There's Russell with a 3. It's rebounded by Durant. Durant's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Durant with a screen on Middleton. Outside, Beal for 3. The shot, no good. The East All-Stars go the other way with it.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Curry kicks to Russell. Griffin sets the screen for Russell. Outside, Griffin fires for 3. West All-Stars with the rebound. Outside, Beal shoots over Griffin. Beal can't get it to go.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Agree with you there, partner, because that screen really freed him up nicely, and that's a shot that if you're a pro, you need to make that one.
Basket counts.
It was all about his athleticism when Griffin first came into the league, but it didn't take long to see he was about a lot more than that. He's got serious skills down low.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. So for the West, Karl-Anthony Towns checked in for Davis. Ben Simmons comes in for Bradley Beal. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Damian Lillard. And then for the East, Jokic has checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Westbrook comes in for Steph Curry. And it's Kyle Lowry in for D'Angelo Russell. Offensive rebound. Towns dishes to Simmons. Thompson passes to Irving. The second chance effort. And that's 2 points on the layup. Irving's got 6 points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Lowry kicks to Griffin. Back to Lowry. Fires the three. Buries the long-range jumper.
Boy, at 250 lbs, defenders don't want to run into Jokic. He does a solid job setting screens for his teammates.
Irving against Lowry. Again, Irving missing. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Ben Simmons.
And I like how scrappy and aggressive Lowry is on the court. And it's easy to see how much his teammates enjoy playing alongside him.
And some changes here for the East. Joel Embiid comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Paul George in for Chris Middleton. Towns, a screen on Lowry. There's the lob to Towns. Irving against Lowry. Over Irving. Lowry can't get it to go.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Irving against Lowry. Shoots it. That one wide left.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
I agree with you. Not a good shot, not good offense. They can get a much better look than that, but they're going to need to be patient to do so.
And so it's the West All-Stars with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. LeBron James is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Towns, then it's Harden, and it's Simmons in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the West All-Stars. Here are the East All-Stars. George with the ball. Now guarded by Simmons. And here we go. Here's James. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. James has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the West All-Stars. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the West All-Stars?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Boy, what's most impressive about Simmons is how he finds the open man so consistently, the vision, the unselfishness. That's what you want to see out of him.
Timeout called, East All-Stars.
And not surprising, obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
Can't blame him. I mean, the effort hasn't been there, just has not been there. Hopefully, he can get the fire lit.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. George. The kick out to Walker. From the arc. West All-Stars with the rebound. Harden's got his fifth rebound in this one. Off target from three-point range. Now George. Over Leonard. No good that time. And James with the basket on the assist by Simmons. 12 points for LeBron.
And guys, really admire how Simmons finds the open man consistently. The vision, the unselfishness. That's what you want to see out of him.
Westbrook kicks to Walker. Outside Westbrook. And again, unable to change momentum here. Walker against Simmons. LeBron a screen on Walker. Floats it up for James. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
To the middle, here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Yes, and how about the unselfishness? Paul George has no problem sharing the ball.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Nothing wrong with that. You got to be flexible. When something isn't working, you adjust, you modify, you go to something else. That's what the best coaches do.
And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Davis is checked in for Towns, and Lillard subbed in for Simmons. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the East. Curry comes in for Russell Westbrook. Nice job coming off that screen.
Harden's got a great IQ. Actually, I would grade it outstanding. A dependable scoring option in these situations.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on LeBron James.
Good job putting the pass in front of him. Throw it where he's supposed to be, not where he is. Paving the way right to the bucket.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Harden outside, passes to Davis. Dishes it to Lillard. Clock at 6. The shot's good.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
The East All-Stars on offense. And Walker kicks to Embiid. There's the pick. Outside Curry. And a miss there on the triple.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Davis with a screen on Walker. Loads it up for Davis. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
You know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man. Puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
Embiid the screen. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And that's a tough one, but on those illegal screen calls, the defender's never going to get the benefit of the doubt.
Those are facts, man. I mean, if he's sliding his feet just a skosh, the refs are going to whistle him for it.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Vucevic checked in for Joel Embiid. Chris Middleton comes in for George. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Kemba Walker. Leonard the pass to Harden. Shot clock at 5. At the elbow, it's James. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 6 assists now in the game.
Man, you got to respect and appreciate how polished LeBron is inside. I mean, he really excels at creating opportunities for himself close to the rim.
Pick by Vucevic. Curry fires from way outside. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Lillard against Lowry. LeBron a screen on Lowry. Now here's Lillard. Tight defense on him. Harden against Curry. And James Harden hits from deep.
And leaving nothing to chance here on this game-clinching run.
Exactly. Cold-blooded. Separation solidified. Great effort.
Here's Curry. Sweet little floater.
Boy, Curry's so quick, so crafty. I mean, his combination of craftiness and quickness, really hard to contain.
James kicks to Leonard, fires from deep, connects from three-point range.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
Well, they're dialed in, locked and loaded from outside the arc. It's all about the triple so far.
And stolen by Lillard. And now Lillard running the floor all by himself.
Boy, you have to respect the quickness of Lillard now because he's excellent at using his hands to complement those quick feet to come up with steals.
Here are the East All-Stars. Curry passes to Lowry. For three, Middleton. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
Vucevic.
16 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And Vucevic kicks to Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Yes, he does, Kevin. Love seeing Griffin finish with power at the rim. Awesome at throwing it down when he's in this deep.
LeBron outside. Over Middleton. And that falls.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
Yeah, you know, continue to pour it on them. That's what they want to do right now. Doing their best to put this game out of reach and in the win column.
So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable,